Today we're going to put a Quadrapower exhaust system on this 97 C5 Corvette. The benefits to putting a new exhaust system on here is going to really clean the back end up, get rid of these ugly pipes and the mufflers that you see through the ducts back there. It's also going to make the car sound a lot more like a Corvette should sound. It's also going to give us a weight savings in the back. We're going to lose a little bit of weight from the stock heavy exhaust, and you'll gain a few horsepower to go with it. So we're going to get this car up in the air and start changing the exhaust system out. To get the exhaust system out, there's only a couple of bolts in the back and a couple of bolts at the front flanges. The sway bar has to be taken out of the way. The challenge with getting this exhaust system out without cutting the pipes is the car has to be elevated at least 4 feet in the air, because this whole system has to unbolt and roll out because of the length of the pipes coming over the half shafts. So that's why we have it on a lift. And you can do this at home, but you will have to have the car very high up in the air to do to remove the stock exhaust, unless you want to cut the pipes. The first step is to get the sway bar out of the way. The instructions that come with the exhaust system tell you to remove the 4 bolts here. Down out of the way, like they say. Alright, the second step will be to remove the bolts from the flanges here that connect the rear pipes to the forward pipes. Alright, so for the third step, we're going to unbolt the muffler hangers back here. There's 2 bolts per hanger. Make sure you support the weight of the muffler when you take these hangers loose. And then we're going to lower it down. And the fourth step is working this exhaust system out from the car. And it's out. All right, and now we'll repeat steps 3 and 4 for the right side of the car. All right, make sure you remember to take the old gaskets off the car and clean the surface good. Alright, so now that we got the stock exhaust removed, we're going to start putting in the new exhaust system. And basically start by working these pipes in up over the half shafts. Now once you get to this point, make sure you reuse or use the new gasket that came with the kit. And we're just going to snug these bolts up for now and not tighten them all the way until we get ready to hang the mufflers. Alright, now that we have the crossover pipes in, we're going to hang the mufflers. Don't forget to put your rubber muffler hanger back on there. Okay. put the sway bar back in place at any time after you remove the stock exhaust. I probably should have done it before I hung the left side. It would have made it a little easier, but we're going to go ahead and put it back in place now. So the final step, after you have both the mufflers up on the muffler mounts, muffler hangers, is to tighten these two clamps that hold the mufflers to the tailpipes. I've already tightened them down for the most part, but you use these to adjust the angle of the tips so they all line up straight with each other. You can basically turn the muffler up and down, get it where you need it positioned, and then tighten these two clamps. And we've already put a level across here and made sure they're nice and level, and I've tightened everything down. All right, and as a final step, we're going to torque the flange bolts here. They're supposed to be torqued to 35 foot-pounds of torque. And for the finishing touches on our exhaust system, we're going to install an exhaust plate with a C5 logo. It's going to go right up here between the pipes. First step is take the alcohol pad that comes with them and clean the little vertical spots here on this plate. And while we're waiting for that to dry, we're going to take two pieces of the double-sided tape that come with these and put them on the very outer edges. Then we'll take the remaining two pieces and apply those to the center vertical strips back here. Then we're going to take our plate and making sure we get it on there square and level, because you only get one shot at this. Stick it up there. And that's it. Well, here's the finished product, and as you can see, with basic hand tools and the ability to get your car high enough off the ground to get the stock exhaust out, this is a fairly simple installation. Total time should take you between a half hour and 45 minutes. Add on 2 minutes if you want to put the exhaust plate on there. So let's get this car off the rack and see what it sounds like. it.